He has some very big shoes to fill, and there's a lot of work to be done. Tonight, we're learning about Interim Chief James White's top priority when he steps in to run the department. Mental health-related calls have been on the rise for years in the city of Detroit, and White wants to address that.
And it turns out he's uniquely qualified to do just that. Sean Lay spoke one-on-one with the interim chief, and Sean, he really wants to bring this to the forefront.
Absolutely. Good to see you, Jason and Karen. Chief White has a master's degree in counseling. There's going to be a focus on supporting officers and their stress that they feel on the streets and how those officers approach people in crisis. Video capturing a shocking scene, a man with a knife in the middle of a street, even cutting a Detroit police officer last summer. The man was shot and killed by officers. His family says the man suffered from mental challenges. Shocking sounds of Detroit police confronting another man, Michael Moza, who was in the grip of a mental health crisis. He was quickly released from the hospital and went on a shooting spree. He, too, was shot and killed by Detroit police. Mental health calls are some of the most dangerous Detroit police face. Interim Chief James White, he has a master's degree in counseling. He says his officers will receive top-notch counseling due to the stress they face on the streets. And his officers will receive more training on how to handle people in a mental health crisis.
15,000+ runs a year. Those runs, how many of those result in uses of force? Because the officers have to control the situation.
The interim chief's focus and expertise on mental health, Detroit activist Pastor Mo says, is a big plus for the city and for the officers.
To get laser focus on how to train, having in the correct policies to handle that will make for better policing, make for less police involved situations, less lawsuits, better for the city.
Such an important issue. Police confronting people in crisis so often. Chief White says the state has lost more than a dozen mental health facilities over the years, fewer places for people to go find help. Karen and Jason, back to you.
And Sean, in addition to mental health, what else does the interim chief want to focus on?
He says day one, more officers on the streets. He says boots on the ground, and then traffic enforcement. He says he's ending street racing immediately.
Yeah, that'll come as something for a lot of people. And yeah, he has a unique skill set. All right, Sean, thanks.